So thank you very much, Caroline. It is a real honor to receive this award, to join the other outstanding awardees this evening, plus all those who came before us. I felt some real warm feelings visiting with Roger Percy earlier about those days back in Senator Percy's first campaign when I was working on the campaign with Teens for Percy and had a chance occasionally to see the senator himself before he was a senator, and what a special man he was. So it's really a great group. It's a privilege to represent our class of 1968, all 1,300 plus of us. That's between East and West eventually, but we all started together. We celebrated our 50th reunion last fall, and several of you are here and you know we had a terrific time together. It's also great to celebrate with close family, friends, and colleagues from many years, all of whom put up with lots of stuff from me and are great to show up tonight, so thank you all for being here. Great to have this entire group here this evening. New Trier clearly played a big role in my life, and also the life of my dear wife of 45 years, Martha, who's seated over there with my family. We met just before New Trier, and might have dated sooner, except she headed off to West as part of the first graduating class there. But we connected shortly after that. 3 of Martha and my parents are New Trier graduates. Our daughter attended, and our son really wanted to, but we foiled that by getting transferred to Florida for a few years right at the high school period. Some of my closest friends were on the soccer team that only won the Suburban League championship, but it was back when there was only one Suburban League. And also, contrary to Fred's experience, there was no state soccer tournament in those days, as Fritz will also recall. But we are absolutely sure we would have won the state tournament too had we had a chance. I too have strong recollections of teachers at New Trier. I'll just single out one. Mrs. McGuire, my senior English teacher, who, I still have this paper, wrote on it, "Scott, I think you are the perfect pragmatist." And she did not mean that as a compliment. What she meant was I did just enough to get a good grade, but I didn't really work up to my potential. And what that did was it spurred me on to work harder and realize more of my potential. I think I became a pretty good writer, which certainly was valuable throughout my career, including my stint as publisher of the Chicago Tribune. So I could tell more stories of really influential faculty, but I'll single out just that one. I too had a chance this Monday to go back and visit New Trier. We live in the area, but I'm disappointed to say I haven't been there for a handful of years. And I too was really impressed. Certainly the renovation that replaced the roughly half the school is phenomenal, but I was especially impressed in the 2 classes that I had a chance to visit with the caliber of the teaching, the talent, motivation, great questions, great interaction with our students there today. So it's about the people way more than the place, and I was totally impressed with that experience. So net, like all of you, I am very fortunate that New Trier provided me with both a great education and a great maturing experience, because I could also rattle off a whole lot of immature things I did in those 4 years at New Trier. I suspect a few others could too. But tied to Caroline's introduction, what has become increasingly vivid to me in recent years, and this ties with the themes some of you other mentioned, is the huge gap that's developed between those of us who have benefited from a great education and so many people in Chicagoland, our state, our nation, our world, who've never had the opportunity. With education more important than ever, this glaring gap, I believe, is one of the key reasons why economic and social mobility in America, really the heart of the American dream, you know, you come here or born here poor, you work hard and you achieve success. That isn't being achieved today as it did back in our parents' generation. And education is a big factor because the odds are against you today if you don't have that solid education. So that's why, in recent years in particular, I decided to join with many good people and some great organizations dedicated to creating outstanding education opportunities for all, including great, you all agree. I was just going to say, including in the most disadvantaged neighborhoods, like in our city, like Austin, Englewood, where I was a week or so ago, Little Village. That is a big part of what we do at the McCormick Foundation. It's why I helped found the Chicago Public Education Fund, focused on developing great principals and teachers, why I strongly support the YMCA and its neighborhood work, and why right now it's especially exciting to chair National Louis University and its dedication to college success at a very affordable price, tuition in a private school of $10,000 a year for students primarily from low-income families, mostly first-gen college goers. And we're growing that rapidly, and it's a promising program. So while there's so much more to be done on this cause I sense you all share in, clearly helping young people from all backgrounds achieve their potential is so clearly rewarding, student by student, community by community. So in that context, I am very grateful to New Trier for putting me on this path. I'm also grateful to the foundation and all of you for this award, and also for advancing the mission of this terrific high school. So thank you very much. Thank you, Paul.